Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. It is hot. All right, ready. All right. Now, today's Friday, July 23rd, and as some of you know, BRS is having a sale on BRS branded items. It's 20% off, and you have to use a coupon code. My coupon code is WITHO, and that's cool. Like they gave me WITHO, my name, briefing WITHO. But anyway, I came here today to just give you guys like a little bit, maybe, BRS branded items. A lot of us know about RODI and stuff, but there are a few other things that BRS sells that you guys might not have thought about that you might need. So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of just some BRS branded items you just maybe never thought about. Now, the first one is their fish food. Now, I only have a couple of examples here. This is their Paracoccus powder, and this one is their spirulina powder. But I use almost all of the BRS branded stuff when I am making fish food. So some of you know, you guys that know me personally, not my newest like hobbies thing is to make fish food, and I make a lot of different types of fish food. But BRS on their website, that for a minute, I lost my iPad. But was just talking about fish food, and some of the things that I buy from BRS that I put in the fish food is I put the pellets, I put the freeze dried powder, the freeze dried rotifers. They make Calanus, mysis shrimp, brine shrimp. They make their own branded seaweed. There's a lot of stuff. They make nori. They make leaf seaweed, dull seaweed, even sea lettuce, which some of us grow in our tanks. But again, this is just fish food. There's a whole different supply of fish food, BRS branded fish food that you guys might not have thought about that BRS sells that's 20% off today. So go ahead and check it out. Next up is reactors. Some of you didn't know that BRS sells reactors, all types of reactors. They make these big reactors. This one is specifically because of the connections, this is a CO2 scrubber. I no longer use it, but it's still the same size as a regular BRS reactor. So this can handle many hundreds of gallons if you want to run carbon. And this is great for tumbling GFO because it's tall. They also sell this really cool mini reactor. This is small and compact, and this can handle like quite a lot. This is the one I use personally because it takes up very little space. And if you have a bigger tank, you just change it often. But yeah, reactors. A lot of people don't know BRS sells reactors. To go with that, BRS sells carbon and GFO, which you run in their reactors. And I only use the ROX 0.8 carbon. It's the best carbon on the market. There's other carbons that are dusty, too fine. Not really. The one you usually get from the LFS is not really made for water. It's made for air. I think BRS has videos where they show like how the different types of carbon. But this one, ROX 0.8, this is the carbon that I use. So go ahead. Again, 20% off these. Check it out. All right. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but we all know they sell RODI systems. Yeah, RODI systems. RODI. I live in New York City, and I think we have great water source. But it was still important for me to use an RODI system. Some of you have seen, like, there are a couple Instagram posts where whenever I change my sediment filter, how nasty it gets. So if you're using tap water, like, that's the type of stuff that can get. But here, I'm using like the BRS with the water saver kit, and I personally use like a 3 TDS. I modified it to use a 3 TDS meter. So I want to know the TDS after the first stage, after the first membrane, to know when to change it. I want to know what's coming up after the second membrane, so I know when to change it, and then after the DI. So I know what's coming out of the first, what's coming out of the second, and then DI. So that helps me troubleshoot it. So, but this was a 4-stage, and then I modified it with a water saver kit, which helps me make water faster, and then I added a 3 TDS meter. I'm not a handy DIY person, but this was really easy to modify myself. So a lot of us know about RODI, but I thought I would just mention. I would be I need to mention like BRS makes like supplements, and it's probably their number one selling product, BRS branded, like calcium, alkalinity, magnesium. Even if you do not run that method, their two-part, whether it's the soda ash or the sodium bicarbonate, it's good for making adjustments if your parameters are off. So really check those out along with Calcwaser. BRS Calc is really good. It doesn't leave a lot of residue. It's not dusty, doesn't fly up all over the place. So really check it out. But the other cool thing from BRS that I use, and I am sorry I didn't have like a crazy setup where I thingy, but yeah, you can tell I am not a professional while doing this, is their fragging stuff, like fragging kit. I've had this for years, and I am not the most meticulous person taking care of things, but after all these years, and I am dropping, sorry, even my bone cutters are still in good shape. I mean, I wash it, I periodically dry it. You can see, you know, like I had some coral death this week, so I was still cutting, but after a couple of years, it still works. So BRS branded, see the bulk resupply logo, BRS branded fragging tools is something that people don't think about. But yeah, if you're going to be a serious, you know, coral grower, and you want to frag, cut some stuff off rocks, move it around when corals are touching each other, this is definitely worth checking out. So BRS branded fragging stuff, definitely worth checking out. So to sort of wrap it up, I'm going to tell you guys about some of the stuff I'm going to buy myself because I definitely need stuff. So heaters. BRS has done like really nice heaters, you know, like heater and heater controller. I think I might check that out, 20% off today. I don't need any other dosing pumps, but we know about like the BRS dosing pump, the 1.1, really solid, and they have a lot of plumbing stuff in the plumbing category too. I just clicked in it, and wow, the Drew's doser and all that colored pipe. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, all that colored pipe is BRS branded, so I guess that's 20% off too. So if you're going to do some plumbing today, definitely worth checking out. Something that really came up, something that came up recently. You know, my HANA checker, my HANA salinity tester needed some repairs. It started to crap out on me, and I picked up my my old school refractometer to use, and then I realized that I did not have calibration solution for it, because if you can't trust the tool, then you know you don't have confidence in it. So I looked on, I searched for refractometer calibration solution, and who popped up number one in Google? BRS. Didn't know that they sold that. So again, that's something. These are just some of the things that I'm going to order today. I definitely need more Calcwaser. I think I need a bigger bone cutter. So that's something I might do. I need some reef chili because I am going to be making another round of fish food. So definitely need some of that. And maybe just some RODI filters. Always good to have some RODI filters laying around. So, yeah, I know this was kind of a long-ish salesy type video, but 20% off. BRS usually doesn't give 20% off unless it's around Black Friday type deal. So for them to be basically Black Friday in July, thank you. Thank you, BRS. So really check it out today. I'm going to be ordering some stuff. I hope you guys order stuff. Use my coupon code, which I am going to plaster all around this video, WITHO. So thank you guys, and take care. Peace.